Hello, this is Adam Yurchik for TCGplayer.com. On the play with a pretty solid hand against everybody. Thoughtseize into Underworld Connections into a top end. This deck is pretty light on 2-drops. There's Pack Rat and then there's Removal. It's certainly nice to have one of those, but it's not necessary, given that I have two of the best cards in the whole deck in my hand. Here, Polar Chronos, Chronicler, which is actually pretty good against me because it's card advantage. But I'll take Voice here because it's also card advantage against my removal. And is the earliest threat he has. That Chronicler is probably just going to be a 3-mana 3/3. He has a pretty slow draw, so my slower draw should be able to overpower him. Piece of removal for Polar Chronos will be nice, and hopefully I can draw one over the next 3 or 4 turns. Desecration Demon is also pretty strong and can race rather well. Though sometimes against decks that have a lot of creatures, Demon gets tied down and ends up being pretty poor. No reason to play Mutavault, I'm not attacking. Could draw a card. If anything, I would have maybe played Underworld on Mutavault. Here, Desecration Demon is the obvious play. He could have Selesnya Charm, otherwise Demon's pretty solid. Their usual plan for beating it is to tap it. And next turn I can start drawing some cards. He does have the Charm. I may play the Grey Merchant here. Yeah. Keep my life total up. Put a blocker down. If I Underworld and I draw nothing, I'm left in a really bad shape. Draw a card here. Grey Merchant it is. And hopefully 2 action spells. Any piece of removal and we're in great shape here. Nice little combo for him. There's that. There's that. 2 pieces of interaction. I don't want him to monstrous Polar Chronos in response to removal because I need these guys to block. So I'm just going to take it out now. Give myself the tactical advantage. Sure, I could pass and maybe get him, but he could also get me by playing right, and I do not want to expose myself to that. Another one. Okay, here I double block. Now he's going to use Polar Chronos to kill one of them, and I get to get him. This works out beautifully. Now I actually get card advantage in the process. Kill this Chronicler. He does some damage, which is fine. But I have this game very well stabilized now. Just like that. kill that. His monstrous does not trigger. Both of my creatures live. And, well, looks good. I can get him to 4. Oh. Oh. Oh, baby. That's what this deck is all about. And boom. Plink. That was sweet. I definitely value this deck's ability to turn around games and turn corners very quickly. Lifebane's in. Doomblade's in. Freakish Cure is decent, kind of poor. Thoughtseize, pretty much always good. Underworld Connections, I can afford to trim a couple against him, I think. When I first started playing this deck, I never cut it. Now I'm starting to tune it up a little more. Try different configurations. This seems nice. Hero's Downfall I actually like against decks like that. Just big brute removal spells. When he has 4, 5, 6 drops, it's pretty good. His curve, I think, probably ends at 4, but Erebos he can get with Charm, so it's not impressive. Devour Flash is not too impressive, but the thing is, his Voice of Resurgence is always a 2-for-1. I'll cut a Pack Rat on the draw. I can go with this. Yeah, this is pretty good. I don't rely on Pack Rat as much because I have more aggression with my Lifebane zombies. Decent hand. But at the end of the day, I can't cast anything past Doomblade, and I'm on the draw. I'm just going to mulligan to 6. This hand is nothing to write home about, but it's a very solid hand. I think it's more solid than the last hand. So, we'll run with it. And 2 nice swamps. Look at this one. Beautiful foil. Digital foil. I got some compliments on my digital foils on my last video. Well, let's Pack Rat it. Brute Force Plan. Killing Voice doesn't really get me anywhere, so. Now he could ambush me with the 2/2 token, so I'm not going to attack. If I hit a land, I certainly Lifebane him. Beautiful Lifebane. He has a Charm. Charm, a Johnny, Gyre, and Experiment. Experiment's actually pretty sweet against this deck because it can regenerate, and Gyre Sage is not that great. He already has plenty of mana for what he's trying to do. I'm going to take Experiment 1. I cannot take this to Johnny, or I certainly would. Now, no attacks, of course. He can make a 2/2 at instant speed. And pass the turn. See what he does. Yeah, I actually want him to use Charm, really. Now my Demon will be very good. pumped it. That's fine. I'm going to use this Life Bane to pressure as a Johnny. So I'll take that damage. Life Bane comes in at a Johnny. It'll kill it in one more turn. This also turns off the -3 ability. Yeah, Johnny, weird card to have in post sideboard against my deck. It seems kind of weak. Because of Life Bane and because it's all about making one good creature, and against this deck, that's not a great plan. You would just want to have a lot of creatures. So he has a Gyre Sage and an unknown card. Yeah, my life total's pretty good. Keep playing demons. He does have some fodder to sacrifice, but I'm at a nice enough life total. And then I'm going to play another demon, and it's good. Like if I make a pack rat token, I still can't block. If I play Night Veil, he's just going to pump the voice. Devour Flash will be pretty good later on. So we'll just advance the board. Kind of play out my hand in the natural progression. Another charm. Here I kill a Johnny. And likely play demon. Maybe go to 3, maybe chump, probably not. You might play Gyre Sage and sack to my demon. 2 Devour Flesh, okay. Yeah, I'll go with this. If he sacks it, I'm going to go to a low life total. But then I get to Devour, decimate his board. And I also have Life Bane on defense next turn. Yeah, this is good. This is good. By playing demon pre-combat, I actually let him have an opportunity to sack voice on my turn, which, if he had a lot of creatures, might actually be the right play. In this situation, if he did that, it would be a mistake. I do have a chumper, so he's never going to be able to actually kill me with it next turn. Assuming he made it larger. So if he wanted to sack it to try to set something up, it would be bad. I just played it for sake of time, but there are situations where playing it pre-combat could be bad. Okay, so he doesn't attack me there. Now I'm obviously in great shape. I'll play a land. Threaten Grey Merchant, and hopefully he'll sack something. He doesn't. I'm thinking about getting really aggressive. Dealing him 9. Well, with Devour, he's going to gain life. I think I send just Demon. And actually keep Lifebane back. Devour him. He sacks Voice. I can pass. Well, no. I don't want to give him the mana. Never mind. If he sacked Caryatid, then I still have to Devour again. Because of his Voice. Yeah, I Devour twice. For sure. Devour. And I'm fine with trading Lifebane Zombie off. Attacking with Demon was pretty aggressive, but that's fine. Attack again. Play Night Veil. Pass. Could have killed Gyre Sage. I don't think he has anything big. Maybe he has Polychronos. I'm just going to keep the Doomblade so I could have some surprise value or what have you. Like, I'm hoping he attacks with the Elemental. And I can blow him out. He does. Kill that. Block that. Attack. Make a rat. Pass it back, and he's looking to have slim pickings here. I would be afraid of maybe Elspeth, Sun's champion. But there's no way to play around that other than full speed ahead. I could have killed Gyre Sage, which could have been right, but I was just not worried about that Gyre Sage. And I'm still not too concerned about it. I think they played like 2 in that deck, and it's simply there because it's pretty good. It's not a key part of the plan. It doesn't accelerate out some huge card. Usually when I play against the deck, I'll try to look up online at the same time what that deck is and all the cards in it, so I know exactly what to expect and how to sideboard and be completely aware. Rat's better than Mutavault, so I don't play it. Advent, Evolve, Boon Satyr. I assume he sacrifices that. Oh, he sacrifices the Sage, okay. Attack. With that is fine. I'm going to have 3/3/3s for defense. I'll make one after he attacks, just in case he has something weird to tap my dudes. I don't think there's any weird cards. I kind of want to just put the block on, then dude, but I really want to block with them all, so Here we go. Brave the Elements. It's only white creatures, so he could certainly get me with Rootborn defenses right here. But Nightveil Spectre is still going to kill him, so like that. Whenever they're attacking with lethal, you got to be careful. It's always a little scary, even though you know it's good. Yeah. All right, that's the match. Thanks for watching.